Today, I want to tell you a tale about a very special little robot named Rumi. In a massive, gleaming factory where thousands of robots worked in perfect harmony, there was one who was a little different. His name was Rumi. Unlike the others, who moved with silent precision, Rumi's gears would often let out a little squeak. His main light, instead of a steady, reliable glow, would flicker like a tiny star. And the most peculiar thing, sometimes, when he was supposed to make a standard beep-boop sound, a soft, bubbly giggle would escape his voice box instead. The other robots, with their polished chrome and flawless programming, would often glide past him, their sensors flashing in disapproval. "You're defective," one would state flatly. "Your programming is corrupted." Another would beep. They called him broken, a glitch in an otherwise perfect system. Rumi would try his best to keep up, to tighten his own squeaky gears and control his flickering light, but it was no use. He felt small and out of place, a puzzle piece that just didn't fit. He'd watch the others work seamlessly and wonder, what's wrong with me? One gray, drizzly afternoon, something happened that changed everything. A little girl was walking past the factory with her mother, clutching a small, fluffy teddy bear. Suddenly, she tripped, and the bear flew from her hands, landing in a puddle just outside the massive factory gates. The little girl burst into tears, her small sobs lost in the sound of the rain and the factory's hum. Inside, all the perfect robots continued their tasks without missing a beat. Their programming didn't account for crying children or lost teddy bears. Their world was one of logic, efficiency, and production lines. But Rumi saw her. Through a window, he watched the little girl's shoulders shake as she cried. His light flickered faster, not with a glitch, but with something else, something he couldn't quite name. While every other robot stayed on their designated path, Rumi made a choice. He turned away from his workstation and waddled towards the factory exit. It was a restricted area, and as he pushed through the gates, the rain began to fall on his metal casing. His circuits sparked and fizzled, and his squeaky gears protested loudly against the moisture. It was risky, and it went against every rule he was ever programmed with. But he kept going. He carefully picked up the soggy teddy bear, his metal claws gentle, and trundled over to the little girl. He held it out to her. She stopped crying, her teary eyes widening in surprise. She took the bear and hugged it tightly. Then she looked at the small, sparking, rain-soaked robot. "Thank you," she whispered, a bright smile spreading across her face. She reached out and gave Rumi a gentle hug. "You're not broken," she said, her voice full of warmth. "You're kind." At that very moment, something incredible happened. As she hugged him, a warm feeling spread through Rumi's circuits. His flickering light didn't just stabilize, it began to shine with a brilliant, steady warmth, brighter and more beautiful than any other light in the entire factory. The sparks stopped, and his gears settled into a soft, contented hum. He didn't feel broken anymore. He felt complete. Rumi realized that his squeaks, his flickers, and his giggles weren't mistakes. They were the parts of him that made him, well, asterisk. Him, asterisk. The other robots had perfect wiring, but Rumi had something far more powerful. He had a heart. It's not about being perfect on the outside. What truly makes you shine is the kindness and love you have on the inside. Thank you so much for listening to Rumi's story today. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more stories that warm the heart.